All right, welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. We turn our attention now to football. The preliminary round of the 2025 CONCACAF Gold Cup is set to take place on March 21 and 25, with 14 teams vying for the last 7 spots in the 2025 Gold Cup. Here's a look at the full first leg fixtures. Cuba will be up against Trinidad and Tobago. Suriname, they play Martinique. Bermuda versus Honduras. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they play Jamaica. Guadeloupe up against Nicaragua, and Guyana versus Guatemala. Well, zoning in now, the Jamaica versus the St. Vincent and the Grenadines matchup, first leg action, will take place this Friday at the Arnorsville Stadium, starting at 7 p.m. local time, 6 if you're in Jamaica. And the second leg is scheduled for Tuesday, March 25 at Sabina Park. So joining us to share some of the fan engagement plans put in place by the Jamaica Football Federation is JFF Marketing Manager Avery Campbell. And Avery is joined in studio by JFF Ambassador Tanya Lee Perkins. She's looking on, but it's her birthday, so I'm also telling her happy birthday.
Yes.
Avery, good to have you. I know this is another assignment on the bell. What are you thinking? How much work?
Well, lots of work only because of Jamaicans and the fact that, you know, we want them to come out and create a buzz and come all a part of the journey, you know, build that home advantage.
Yeah, and how much of an opportunity is it for you, Avery, to get the fans to come out and, of course, fill Sabina Park? And I'm thinking that on the heels of just the high that Jamaicans are on, coming off that Inter Miami versus Cavalier match, you know, what is that like when it comes to you sitting down with your marketing team and saying, hey, we need to capitalize on that high?
So, well, the opportunity is great because it's not just the Inter Miami Cavalier game, it's the ongoing JPL season. And, you know, if you've seen the squad list, you know that a lot of faces from the Premier League are a part of that. And just the whole nature of football that's on a high right now. So the opportunity is good for more than that too, because home to Sabina seems to be football as well. And JPL has been executed there. So it is a great opportunity for us to capitalize and kind of not just convince people, but to bring pride. That's what we're trying to build. Bring the pride to the stadium, show the players that Jamaicans love them, win or lose. But, you know, we are actually so confident in our boys that marketing it is just kind of like a extra push.
Well, what are some of the things you plan to do? Because, I mean, this is a big opportunity for you.
So for the CONCACAF prelims, if many wouldn't have noticed, but we've never really hosted one in a while. And so there are a lot of CONCACAF limitations to actually activating in such a way that people are accustomed to. So we will have our VIPs really getting that added experience, along with our patrons with a good game to watch. But there's not much that we can actually execute within those 90 minutes and the halftime like they're accustomed to.
Okay.
Can I ask you about the attention that you're paying to the first leg, which happens at Arnorsville in St. Vincent on Friday evening? What is the sense that you're getting from the Reggae Boyz, having arrived there, had a training session this morning and so on, and prepping themselves for a team that they should not overlook, because St. Vincent and the Grenadines has beaten Jamaica already in the past. So, and Coach McLaren did say in the past 24 hours that he's not underestimating them.
Yes, so for the energy so far is good because, as I said, there is a great mix in the squad. And, you know, we have some big personalities and everyone is really high-performing athletes in their own individual careers. So I think it's a great synergy right now for them in terms of spirit and in terms of preparedness. They have been at it since they've landed. They would have left a good while now. I can't give it a date. I think it's Friday that they would have left. So they've been over there for a while, getting accustomed and acclimatized to their pitch, their environment and everything. And I think just the camp culture, I'm not sure if you saw the karaoke session that they had yesterday with Leon Bailey and who was it?
I'm not
one
sure.
more. We had one more.
That was the hidden talent.
That was the hidden talent, man. One more was up there, and it was Cummins. Nicole Cummins, is it Cummins, was singing last night. So they're good over there so far. In terms of play, we're not really doubting them, but we're not underestimating the St. Vincent team.
Yeah. In terms of getting the crowd out to Sabina Park on Tuesday night, is there any special activation that you're putting in place? I mean, how are you going about trying to convince fans to ensure that they come out and support?
So for starters, because we're at Sabina, everyone is accustomed to the National Stadium setup. We've had more affordable tickets off the bat. So that I do think is convincing because it's such a packed day as well. You know, that we have other competitions on the day and we still want people to come out and support the Reggae Boyz. Yes, we do have champs on the day.
Do you think that would pose a problem?
I wouldn't say a problem, but we do have people that love sports. Our culture loves sports, and we want to have everyone attend all of the games because I know that Messi game had everybody and their grandma there. So we want that type of backing to build home advantage and kind of build a synergy in the stands. But to answer your question, affordable cost to come in for George Headley being $1,205 for North Stand, so it's a budget-friendly experience now that the prelims are hosted in Jamaica again after such a long time. And then as regards to the VIP, they'll get a wonderful experience at the bird's eye view within the George Headley stands up at the 3rd level. So up there we'll have our partners, we have St. Mary's, we have Ray and Nephew, and so much more coming that I don't want to give away right now. But on the pitch, for sure. On the pitch, it will be an inclusive experience for the VIP, and we'll be taking care of them as well as just the general patrons with a well-organized event, something that people have had an issue with, and I can guarantee you with the team that we have, we've really pulled together and been planning from as soon as the Trinidad friendlies were complete. So.
Yeah. Can you say how ticket sales are going at this stage?
So we started off with an early bird, and that's something that I can't say I witnessed prior to coming on board, but we did an early bird for the George Headley stand, so that was 2,415, and I mean, anybody can afford that, come on. So that is one thing that I would consider to be a bang.
Okay, and that went well?
That went well. So ticket sales so far, especially for the George Headley stands that people are more accustomed to going, have been going and going and going. It's not sold out quite yet. I would say more like a 70%. But I can tell you that Quapid has shared with us that on the day of match and on the day before match, we usually have a spike.
For sure.
Yeah, on the day, because you know it's Jamaicans and they want to make sure that everybody go in, and they want to make sure that it's gonna have the players that they want to be there. They want
and you have to be on a high. I think you tend to be on a high like just before the event.
Just before, yes. Yeah. And also people want to make sure it makes sense for their schedules because it's on a Tuesday and people have children and families, and we want all of them to come out.
Yeah. It'll be kid friendly.
Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be.
70% for the George Headley at this stage sounds pretty good, doesn't it, Lance and Mariah? I'm quite impressed. And it's interesting that Avery spoke about another event that's going on the same day. It's going to be the first day of Champs.
Yes.
But outside of the Kingston College supporters, there aren't usually many on the opening day of Champs. Well, I shouldn't say that because the Kingston College fans alone are many.
True.
I probably should say many others. Anyhow, that's not a dig at my KC friends.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
You actually have KC friends?
Yes.
Okay.
Just checking. Most of my friends are from KC.
He's a KC boy, so I'm not siding with you on that one. I support them all.
Is this the end of the interview?
No.
Do you have any more questions for her surrounding what she came for?
No, this interview just went the wrong way. Yeah, downhill.
Let's bring it back to right.
Let's sell some tickets for the game on Tuesday.
They can buy on Quapid, and they can come in office at the head office, JFF. That's on 20 St. Lucia Avenue, New Kingston.
All right. Well, Avery, it has been a pleasure chatting with you. We look forward to, seeing what happens at the event.
I hope you're in my VIP section, girl.
I hope
all
so
of
too.
You, for sure.
All right. Well, thanks again, Avery. As I said,
welcome.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break now. But viewers, you know where Lance will be? He plans to leave us and go to the track, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, as the track is next.